Hi there, Mark Jaben here, Medical Director for the Haywood County Health Department, and let's talk about this pandemic. In today's video, the weekly numbers, as it's time for our weekly update, and the trends continue down all over. In Haywood County, despite an overall downward trajectory, we again seem to be looking at another possible small plateau this week, leading us to ask, have we stalled out? And please, share this with someone you care about. Right now in the U.S., you can see there are 37 states no longer in the red, only 13 still in the red. And I thought it would be good to look back from where our peak was in January so you can really see the change in color in the country. South Carolina, still with the highest rate of new cases per 100,000 population on a rolling 7-day average. That's the highest rate in the country, but only at 49. And for some context, a month ago, that rate would have put them in the lower half of the country. And you can see Georgia now in the orange as a state. North Carolina still in the red, actually the 5th highest rate in the country, but again only at 30.4. And remember, the threshold drop out of red is below 25. Despite this, cases, hospitalizations, and deaths all well down in North Carolina. Across western North Carolina, Henderson, Macon, Jackson this week joined Clay, dropping into the orange. And you'll notice on the map that Henderson is in red. It actually moved to orange today. But Jackson, which you note here to be in the orange, actually jumped today to a rate of 39 based on an average of 17 new cases a day, which would put them back in the red. Hard to know what would cause such a jump in one day, so we'll have to check that out. Graham, you'll note, now back in the yellow, one of only 2 counties in the state in yellow. And notice 4 of the counties in red are right at the threshold of 25, on the verge, ready to drop down. Only Madison and Swain had increases this week, and then only on the basis of 1 additional case per day average. So all in all, things are looking better and better in western North Carolina. What we need now is everyone to follow Graham into the yellow. Test positivity, everyone continued down lower this week, even including Macon, which still has the highest test positivity rate. And note 4 counties now under the 5% threshold, 3 others just barely above. Haywood County, total for the pandemic, 3,787 cases as of today, which is Sunday. And this includes now officially 86 deaths, although we are waiting on verification for a few more. Haywood Regional Medical Center remains this past week with between 7 and 11 COVID-related admissions, well down from the January peak of 29, and just a little bit above what they were seeing when the surge in November took off. If you'll notice here, though, the flat curve at the end of this week in new cases in Haywood County. Also, in the week-over-week change, you can see a bit of a plateau. And the question again is, does this represent another plateau, as we have seen twice since the peak in mid-January? Those two were just a pause in the downward trend, as it turned out. And will this happen this time? We'll see. Now, for vaccination information, go to the haywoodcountync.gov site and look for the coronavirus info. Every Friday there is an update there, which will help you to keep up to date on where we are in the process, with the answers to most of the questions you probably have. So be well and be careful, especially right now.